crafters, welcome back to my channel. Choose Joy with Carmen. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the card that I created for Craft Roulette episode number 165. And before we get started with that, one thing that I'm finding myself doing is on the color parameter this week was winter colors. And normally I think of blues and that for winter colors, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to go out to Pinterest and see what I can find because I wanted to just see what other colors I could use. So I went out to Pinterest and I found this 15 color palettes for winter. And I mean, when you scroll through this, look at all those beautiful colors that you can get for winter scenes. So that made it a whole lot easier for creating my card because the colors that I chose, you can find them in one of these pictures. So that's what I really like about the parameters that they're doing now. So let's look at the other parameters. So the card had to be, or the project had to be card with flaps. So I'll bring in my card. And here it is, and card with flaps. So here's my first flap, and then here's my second flap. So I've got my at least two flaps because it's a card with flaps. It wasn't just card with flap. So there's that, and then the colors are winter colors, and I just went over that. So got that taken care of. Random had to be tiles, and background there to me is tiles. Oh, it looks like tiles. And then it had to be a children's story. Now I'm going to show you the whole card and what I used, and then I'm going to let you guys try to guess what children's story I decided to go with. So let me move this out of the way. And the paper that I used for the outside here came from the A Little Foxy, the 6x6 designer series paper. So I got that, the background, and the little foxes there in the back. And then I pulled in my, let's see, the Foxy Friends stamp set so that I could create my little fox. And I pulled in to make that, I wanted my circle to have that same kind of edging there that the tile looked like. So I pulled in the Starburst framelit dies to create that, and then I pulled in my layering circles to die cut that designer paper so that I could lay that on top. And then the Hey Friend comes from Itty Bitty Greetings, and this was a set of two, but it's in the second set here, Hey Friend. And then what I did was I got to tell you a little trick here. So when I don't really like these kinds of cards because using the flaps kind of just stay up like that. But it was really funny. I made a mistake and I had put glue too far over here on the first design that I messed up. And so I took a baby wipe and I just wiped it down. But then I had to recreate it because I messed up on something else. But so what I did this time was I didn't have glue there, but I still did the baby wipe there and got it wet. And for some strange reason, just giving that little bit of moisture gets that flap to stay flat down, which that was a mistake, but it was nice to know because now I know how to keep those flaps completely down. And then you open it up, and my sentiment, know that today a friend is thinking of you. That came from the Part of My Story stamp set. And I also used, I did pull out the Fox Builder Punch, but the funny thing was I started to use it and then I couldn't get it to work again. So I ended up fussy cutting my fox anyway. But I think I figured out what the problem is now. I think it had to do with this locking mechanism here, and it wasn't punching. So that took me a little bit to figure that out. So then when you open it up, I wanted to say, since know that today a friend is thinking of you, in that stamp set with the Foxy Friends, there's this little like a thought bubble with hearts in it, and the sentiment has a little heart, and I thought that would be cute, so I put that there, put a little bit more of that designer paper that I did on the front, on the inside. And then I wanted this little dog here, so I pulled out some old designer series paper, and this is called Playful Pets. And I just went ahead and found one that was in here, right here, out of this sheet. And I went ahead and just fussy cut him out of this paper here. So that's how I got that little doggy in the inside. And then the back of this was just the smoky slate. So I went ahead and just die cut with that same starburst and some more of that designer series paper, so I could put it there on the inside, so it wasn't just going to be a gray cardstock. So that is my card, and I'm curious to see if you all know what children's story it's from. So, okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, you know what I want. A thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. And let me know if you know what children's story it is. I'm just curious to see how many will guess it. And I hope that was fun. I really enjoyed it. It took me a while. There was a lot of children's stories that I kind of wanted to do and I was excited to do, but then I switched to this one at the last minute. But I like the way it turned out, and it was pretty simple to make. Okay, well, thanks for stopping by and seeing what I made today, and hope you all have a great week until the next episode. And remember, choose joy, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.